with kind of the intel unit and ultimately kind of the sort or the SWAT team?
Sure, sure. The Colorado Corrections has a fabulous intel unit. It's just developed over time, and we we have some very good relationships with local and federal police departments. And we first noticed that we'd corrections, different institutions had their intelligence officer assigned to them, maybe not a full time. I only know one um, institution that had one full time. The rest of them were all, um, on their own. We started noticing back in the late 80s that, crime was on the upswing in the metro areas throughout Colorado. And at that point in time, we had developed a um, intelligence unit and worked in conjunction with the local county sheriffs.
Is this the time when you're working in that sort the intel unit that you start developing that case involving the attorneys and their writs?
Yeah,
Can you explain that a little bit?
yeah. Um, we were monitoring inmates going out from the different institutions that belong to the different um, uh, gangs, and they were going into being writted out to court from their institutions to a county jail. And noticing that they were there for a day or two or three, never did end up going to court, but the attorneys had said, we don't need them to go to court anymore. They're going back to, they can go back to their institutions. Well, we found out through the intelligence that what they were doing is all these gangsters and criminals were being writted into this certain county and sharing information, what's going on in their prison, and then going back and sharing that information, what's going on with their inmate population.
Was there ever a situation in that one? Because clearly the attorneys are the ones who are organizing this. Was there ever a situation where the attorneys got in trouble for doing that?
Not that I know of. No, not
Okay.
that I know of.
Why do you think that was? I mean, you guys had this intel unit, and it's clear that these guys are setting it up so they can bring their guys into one specific
Yeah.
unit to share.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. But with that, we developed a security threat intelligence networking group called STING, and they're still in operation today. And that STING program started in I think about 1988 or 89.